Good Sunday. I figured I'd come on just to see if anybody was still in this ITMN with me. Now I know it's not a life-changing event, and one of these days we're going to have 20, 30, 50 calls on one of these stocks that gaps up 20 points, and it'll be a 20,000, 50,000 kind of a day for us. But this is what we're talking about. In a bull market, why not be a part of any stock you like right now? You're being rewarded across the board. 90% of stocks are going higher, and the ones that aren't, if you take a stop on them, so be it. We sold out a go-go the other day and started going back up. We bought it right back. This market's unstoppable right now. I believe it's going to go up for the next couple of years. So we're talking about ITMN. It's getting taken over around $74, $77 a share. We had 400 shares for the last, 6 months or whatever it was. Stock popped live while I was doing a video. We put a stop on 300 shares. We got stopped out the next day. I think it was 51.50, maybe even less. I think I probably bottom ticked the thing in the 50s somewhere. I don't remember. But we have 100 shares left. It's not a life-changing event, but it does pay my cable bill for the rest of the year. So what am I going to make? $2,000, 2,200. I pay about $230 for my cable bill a month. So it's going to pay for my cable bill for, let's say, a year. Something, right? Just like this market. Obviously, if you guys are in with me on the January $95 calls, split adjusted, now we have the 94.63 calls that we bought at 4, 5, and 6. Average, I paid 435, 520, 585, 6. They're trading at about 9 bid right now, so we've done extremely well on those. And I don't think that my 143 call for the Qs over the next 16 months is far-fetched anymore. We're talking about 44 points away. Apple's going to go back 50. It looks like Apple's going up another 40% from here. Amazon will recover. LinkedIn's going back up. Twitter's going back up. Facebook's going to 100. So our portfolio is just, we've been killing it. The only thing that's not going well, we lightened up on Walter Energy, and luckily we didn't load up this time like we did in Rambus. Rambus, Walter, and Cliff have been the only 3 losers so far of 2015. We made out on Doral. We held strong. We sold a bunch of it on Friday after that triple top at $9. Also, JRJC, the stock alone. I made money on the stock in spite of myself. I was just about to try to short it or sell a call against a naked call on this stock. And I was like, you know what? Why don't I just go with the flow? 90% chance of making money in a bull market. So what? The stock's up 100%. Now I'll buy it here at $9. And next thing you know, it's spiking to $9.60. And we were just talking that day about the stock is one SEC probe away from pulling back 20 or 30%. And about 2 hours later, that's what hits the news. We got out while it was tanking around 10:50. And the next day, we're back in it long again because this market just doesn't go down. Even, Muddy Waters, whoever, it's becoming increasingly difficult to not make money. But again, you have to still trade within your means. I have 100 shares of ITMN. Why? Because I was willing to risk this stock. It's a biotech stock. You never know if the drug's going to fail and the stock opens up at $3, or if you don't know if it's going to get taken over. So I was willing to risk, let's say it went down 50% on some bullshit over the weekend. I was willing to risk $2,500 with the idea that this stock could possibly go to 100 on a takeover. And here it is, 77, not bad. Same thing with Doral, same thing with, Walter and Cliff and most of these stocks. They don't have huge positions. The only thing I have a huge position in is an Alcoa, AIG, and the Qs. No fear about the Qs right now. Considering we've gone up so much now, this market could correct 10%, take 9 points right off the QQQ, we're still profitable. We've been in these from 72, 75. Obviously, we've got a lot more at 86 and 87. But this market is unbelievable. For you guys out there that were looking for me to do something with you, I'm going to get to your phone calls this week. I'll respond to your emails. And if you've used your room pass, after the merger, I'm not allowed to give out this many free passes. We've got 50, 60 solid people in the room right now. If you want to consider what we're doing, if you're really serious, call me or give me your number, email me at info@hitthebid.com, and we'll work out something. Because at this point, I'm branching out. The chat room is one thing. I'm also going to supply my services. We're going to maybe do a late night thing and a newsletter, whatever the case. The bottom line is, if I was to charge for every good pick, you guys would owe me a lot more money. So hopefully you guys have seen what I can do for you. And all right, that's about it. So I still think this market's going higher, and you'll be the first to know if anything changes in my attitude, and I'll see you on Monday.